Hello, my name's James and welcome to another Boot Wizard video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Nike GS360 in this lovely box that was completely massacred by the Postal Service. Thanks, Danish Post. Inside the box we're going to get what, in my opinion, maybe controversially, is the best looking boot to come out last year. Boot, it comes in Nike's black and Volt colorway, and these were only available in a very limited 2018 pairs. You can see on the back here, my pair is pair 1103 out of 2018. 2018, obviously, for the year of release. Also in the box, we also get a matching string bag. Looks exactly like this, which I think also looks pretty cool. Now, Nike GS360. What is it and why do we even care? Nike GS360 is the third generation of Nike's recycled green speed football boot, originally released in 2012 and worn by Neymar, then re-released again that same year, worn by players such as Eden Hazard in a slightly different colorway and introducing ACC, Nike's All Conditions Control technology. This year, they've gone for an updated boot, which in all honesty is light years ahead of those boots we got in 2012, because frankly, they were completely unwearable. You put them on your feet, and if you could walk after you were finished, you were doing really well. They look great. If you've got a pair, put them on your shelf, look at them, never ever wear them. These, however, are completely different. These are inspired by obviously the new Nike Superfly with the dynamic fit collar, which runs in here, and do still offer the same Volt lining as the original boots. I much prefer the dynamic fit collar on this boot, which runs just that little bit lower than it does on the Superfly and keeps your ankle joint completely free. These also boast ACC, the exact same as the Nike GS2s, as I said earlier, worn by Hazard, and they offer, for the first time, a completely different traction for a Mercurial compared to the last two generations, which I actually much prefer. In general, I think these are a fantastic pair of boots. I love wearing them. I prefer them to my Mercurial Superfly Elites, but that doesn't mean that they are without problems. The problems, mainly for me, come in two areas. One being the circular knit that they have made the upper out of. So this is a slightly cheaper way of being able to make a knitted upper, not the fly knit upper that you would normally get, which does mean that these did come out at a very affordable £155, but it does mean that they are less elastic and less stretchy, which for me means it's slightly more difficult to get them on, and they're that little bit thicker as well. They're not quite as thin and responsive as the Superfly. Also, it's not necessarily a problem in the performance of the boot, but I really feel like, I don't know if Nike have done this deliberately, but there's a little seam that runs down the center of my boot here that looks unfinished. And then to top that off, if you look through the sole plate, which is the split sole pattern, the same again as you're going to find on the current range of Mercurials, there you can see the stitching, the glue, any kind of unfinished areas. Might even have an area where the Volt colorway is missing here. They don't affect the performance, and I'm not sure if it was a deliberate choice to try and play into the recycled and environmentally friendly aspect and kind of show you some of the construction, but in all honesty, for a Nike boot, it's a little bit sloppy. Finally, my only other gripe with these is that while they've used recycled materials and as much environmentally sustainable technology as they could in areas like the laces and also inside the boot, if I can pull out the liner, which I will do here, this is the Nike Mercurial liner. This foam here is completely recycled as well, I kind of feel like they could have gone further. The original Nike GS had more recycled material in it, and they'd even gone as far as making the sole plate in that out of beans, castor beans in actual fact. This one, while is more technologically advanced, I can't talk, and it does have the 360 wraparound knit, I feel like they've missed out, and by really not going all in on this environmentally friendly design, especially when you consider they even thought to go far enough to make the box out of a recycled material with less ink. So this doesn't come in the standard silver box, it doesn't come in the orange box for the lower models, it's in this special 360 box. So while I love these boots and I love playing in them, and performance wise there is nothing wrong with them, and I adore this new traction, and I hope they put it on some of their general release boots, I really do feel like they could have gone further with some of the recycled aspects. That is all from us today at Boot Wizard. If you want to see more of our reviews, please subscribe and click the like button. We really appreciate it here. I say we, there's only two of us, it'll do. And we really appreciate any of your support. If you have any questions or any boots you want to see reviewed in the future, do comment down below and we'll do our best to get hold of those for you and get some reviews out. For now, have a good day, and that's all from Boot Wizard.